How to start retirement planning in your 50s. Oh my God, you're 50. Are you ready yet? This is Eddie Gartner with Epic, and we're going to get into it now. So the first thing you got to think about is starting with the end in mind. At least you're starting at 50 and getting ready to plan, and you're not at 60 yet, right? You have a long time to go, unfortunately, maybe fortunately, either way that you're looking at it. But what you want to think about when starting with the end in mind is, what is your actual time horizon? When do you want retirement to start for you, right? Is that 65? Is that 62? Maybe it's 67, maybe you're looking to work a little longer than that. The good thing for you is that you are in the prime earning years of your life. Hopefully the kids are close to being out of college and you can start stashing money away for yourself. So the first thing you're gonna wanna do is really create that roadmap, right? One of the things that we have to do is we have to measure where you are today, right? How much do you have put away? Where is it put away? Are those in what's called a qualified plan, which means we're gonna have to pay taxes in retirement, or are those in non-qualified plans, which aren't taxed in retirement? So where are your savings dollars today? How much is there? And really, how much do we need to get to, right? That's starting with the end in mind, because we're seeing where we are, we know where we want to get to, and now we're going to have to backwards engineer to get there. So here at Epic, one of the things that we do is we take a different approach to retirement planning. And one of the things that is important is really to look at not just where you're savings today, but where we can divert savings to create what we call the two economic powers approach, right? Where we're taking not just the investments that you're doing, but we also plan holistically with actuarial science pieces. And what does that mean, right? That's really the insurance side of the house, whether it's annuities or life insurance, and how those can play a part in not just your retirement and what you're leaving, but the overall distribution of your retirement dollars. What we seek to do in using the two economic powers approach is to create a higher, more consistent revenue stream for you that you don't have to worry about. You're not sitting watching CNBC every single day in retirement wondering, wow, can I go to the store? Can I spend this extra money? Can I go on this vacation or spoil my grandkids? So a couple other things that we should be looking at is, what is our budget? Are we going to stay where we're at? Or are we going to move to a lower income tax state, right? So states like Florida are seeing an influx of people generally from the Northeast. Why? Because they're moving out of these high tax states and they're moving to a state that has no state income tax. That could be the difference of going on vacation with your family and not being able to go on vacation, right? So these are things we want to think about. Do we want to be close to our kids, close to our grandchildren, or do we want to be the destination for them to come to? Another piece that you really have to think about, and I know a lot of people don't like this, but it's called budgeting, right? Budgeting is so important, and especially right now, you're 50 years old, we got to make sure that you're living on and being able to save enough in retirement. One of the things that we're doing at Epic for our clients is doing something called an inflation adjusted calculation, right? What that means is we're taking the income you're earning today and we're adjusting that for an inflation, whether it's 10, 15, 20 years down the road, and trying to see how much money you'll need when you actually reach retirement on a year-to-year basis, right? Because do you want to be planning to live on 70% of what you're earning, 50% of what you're earning, or do you want to plan to maintain your same lifestyle today? Is there any reason why your first paycheck in retirement should be any less than your last paycheck while you were working? So by tracking your spending and sticking to a budget, that's going to help you accelerate and get to where you want to get to in a quicker, more a fashion that's really just more at ease, right? Because one of the biggest stresses is, am I going to be able to retire on time? That's where you really need to sit and work with a professional, and let's map out a plan for you, your family, so you can answer these questions and you can know, am I on track? Am I doing the right things? And will I get there? When will I get there? And what's it gonna look like? So I hope you enjoyed this content today. If you did, please hit that like button for us and go ahead and subscribe. We're pushing out new content every single day.